doing. And I'm not talking about the Beyonce album. No one looks at the back, they're looking at the front. Morbid. Mysterious. Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Ray, What Ray Reads. Follow me on Instagram. We're going into 2024, so we've just finished Christmas. If you celebrated, I hope you had a nice Christmas. If you don't celebrate, I still hope you had a nice time. Anyway, I thought I'd do a little video. I don't know if this will be a very long video, but I thought I'd do a video showing you the books that I got for Christmas. Some were gifts from friends, family, and then maybe a couple of books that I got for myself in there as well.
3 words for you. Treat yourself.
So, if you're new here, please like, comment and subscribe. Join us, won't you?
Come and play with us.
If you're not subscribed, go on, join us. Go on. And without further ado, let's get to the book haul. So, the haul isn't too big of a haul. Can't really show you the books with the mini microphone. Let's see. This is going to be a disaster, I can tell. So these are the books. As you can see, I got 9 books. Not too many. I don't want to go overboard, you know. Capitalism is already controlling us, so yeah. We'll just go through the books. So on the top of the pile, first was one I picked up in the Waterstones sale. A lot of the hardbacks are half price. So the first one I got was The World According to Joan Didan by Evelyn McDonnell, and I don't know too much about this, but I just know it's a overview of Joan Didan as a person and a writer, and I find her fascinating as a character and a prominent female figure in the world of books and words, and she's very much cemented herself as one of the most prominent female writers and voices. So I have read 1 or 2 of her books, and I've got a few more on my bookshelf that I want to get to, but I think it'd be interesting to read about her as well. So I kind of had my eye on this for a little while, and I seen it was half price and I thought, she's getting it. So yeah, that was half price. I got that. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
That was my treat to me. Next we have another one that I picked up in the Waterstones sale. It was 2 paperbacks, buy one get one half price, and I got Young Mungo by Douglas Stewart. What a stunning image by Wolfgang Tillmans. If you haven't or you're not familiar, look up his work. He's a great photographer. I've got his previous book, Shuggy Bane, hope I'm pronouncing that right, which I know everyone in the book community loved. And I know that his second book, which is this, everyone also raved about. And I wanted to try and read his previous book first before I got this, but because it was in the sale, I just thought, I'm getting it. I'm thinking of reading them. I'll read his first book and then I'll read this second book. I'm pretty sure he deals with a lot of working class characters and worlds and masculinity and sexuality in those worlds, and obviously I love that type of focus on those characters and stories, so she has to have it and she has to read it and she's gonna get to it, I promise. Next was the next book that I got 2 for 1. Was it 2 for 1? It was buy one get one half price, which is Our Wives Under the Sea by Julia Armfield. According to Florence Welch, it's one of her favourite writers. Yeah, I've seen this a little bit on Bookstagram. What a stunning cover. Sorry, the light is ruining it, but what a stunning cover. And this deals with a character, Leah, finally returns from a deep sea mission that has ended in catastrophe. Her wife, Miri, knows that something is wrong. Whatever happened in that vessel stranded on the ocean floor, Leah has carried part of it with her onto dry land and into their home. So, as I said in a few of my other videos, I like going into books rather blind and I don't like to read too much into it. So, if I know a few little snippets about it, that's enough to get me to read it, and I don't like things being spoiled. So, yeah, I like that it's a same-sex couple by the sounds of things, and it sounds mysterious. Mysterious girl. And I don't know why, but it's reminding me of that true crime story of the inventor, was it in Sweden or Denmark, who something similar happened with a journalist. So look that up if you're interested, but it's given that, but it's probably nothing like that. I'm just morbid. Next, I also got for myself.
Treat yourself.
I don't know if you can hear it, but it's raining outside. Yeah, so next I got one that was reduced to £5 and it wasn't on my list and I haven't seen many people reading it, but I was drawn to it, picked it up, and it has a blurb from Raven Lalani, who is the author of Luster, and I absolutely loved Luster, and she's raving about it, and it's short stories. It's called Objects of Desire by Claire Sestanovich, and I really hope that sticker comes off because it's completely ruining the book. But yeah, it's short stories on desire and various different characters. Again, I don't know much about it, but that's how she likes it. It says there's 11 short stories about contemporary life. It was probably reduced because there's a slight rip in the back, but no one looks at the back, they're looking at the front. Next was a gift. Me and my friends usually gift each other books for Christmas, and I was gifted Americanah by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, who is the author of, I think it's We Should All Be Feminists. Is that the little book that she got? I'll include it. I can't remember if that's the right title. Yeah, I've seen a few people again raving about this on Bookstagram, and it's been on recommendation lists, and my friend picked it out for me, so I'm excited to read this. It's set in Nigeria, and I don't really think I've read a book set in Nigeria, and you know, I like to travel with my books. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. I don't know much about it, but that's how she likes it. Next is another gift, one of my all-time favourites, and one I already have in my collection, but this is much more of a collector's edition, and that is The Virgin Suicides by Jeffrey Eugenides. And I don't know if you've read it. If you haven't, read it. If you've not watched the film, watch it. And it's just absolutely stunning cover. It's the 30th anniversary edition, so this book's nearly as old as me. Well, I'm older than the book, but we won't focus on that. Yeah, and it's just absolutely a collector's edition. What an absolutely stunning cover.
Oh, stunning.
One of my 2024 resolutions is to reread books, and I definitely want to reread this. So next is one I was gifted by a publisher, and it's one that I wanted to read for the latter half of the year, and that is Wednesday's Child by Yi-Yun Lee. What an absolutely gorgeous cover.
Stunning.
It's given Renaissance realness, and I'm not talking about the Beyonce album. It's got a dog on the cover. Just absolutely gorgeous artwork, I have to say. And once again, I don't know all that much about it. Let's have a browse, shall we? Oh, we've got another collection of short stories. A dazzling new collection of short stories written over a decade, spanning loss, alienation, aging, and the strangeness of contemporary life. So, seems like I'm going to be reading a lot of short stories in 2024. What's this bit of hair doing? And you know, she's not mad about it. Looking forward to reading that. It absolutely matches me top. Renaissance realness. Next is another one I was gifted by a publisher, and that is Homebodies by Timbe Denton Hurst. Another absolutely gorgeous, stunning, yes, that's stunning cover.
So stunning, isn't it? She's absolutely stunning, yes.
Once again, the girlies on Bookstagram who basically decide what I read because I just copy what everyone else is reading. I've seen that they were reading it, and a lot of people included it in the top books of the year or in previous books that they loved. And it says, she stayed quiet for too long, now it's time to speak her truth. Until 24 hours ago, Mickey Hayward was living her dream life, working for a trendy media company in a committed, loving relationship. Now she's tossed aside. No! Now she's tossed aside, fired for a younger, more agreeable black writer. Sick of being overlooked and undervalued, she responds with an online letter detailing the racism she's faced within the industry. It is met with silence, and then Mickey's girlfriend suggests they go on a break, and it's the final straw.
We were on a break!
So this sounds messy. This sounds contemporary, relevant, a unique voice. It's kind of reminded me in some aspects of Such a Fun Age by Kylie Reid, and I love reading contemporary stories, so yeah, I got that. I swear I did not throw that. It just flew out of my hand and landed on the floor. Where's my other one? Right, I've left the other gift that I was gifted by my other friend downstairs because it's my current read, so I'm just going to include the picture.
Actually, no, that's not the truth.
Few moments later.
I'm sitting on a stool and I just nearly fell off it. So, the last book which I just, if I'm out of breath, it's because I've just ran downstairs to get it, was Welcome to the hyunam-dong bookshop. Again, hope I'm pronouncing that right. It says it's the Korean runaway sensation by Hwangbo Rum. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And this was gifted to me at Christmas by my friend. And this is basically just about this woman who lives in Korea and she opens her own bookshops, and it's about love and reading. And so far I'm really enjoying it. It's quite cutesy and she's living our fantasy. She's just talking about the little moments in the day of running the bookshop and the characters that come in and work there, and about her, why she loves reading and why she decided to open a bookshop. So I'm only about less than 100 pages in, but it's a real vibe. So as you could see, it was only a mini haul, but to some it'd be a lot because it's still 9 books. That's quite a lot of books and a lot of money. So yeah, that was the haul. I hope you enjoyed it, or you spotted something that you might want to read yourself. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, What Ray Reads. Like, comment, subscribe. Do it. You know you want to. Yes, you do. You do. Anyway, that was the video for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! And a happy new year because it's 2024.